An Antarctica cruise is the adventure of a lifetime, especially for women ready to take on their next great exploration. But here's the thing, a few common planning mistakes can quickly turn this dream journey into a real headache. That's why I've gathered the most important lessons straight from seasoned travelers, expedition leaders, and medical experts to make sure your trip is breathtaking for all the right reasons. My name is Robin, and I help women over 50 plan bold, beautiful journeys with confidence. Today, I'm sharing the 7 Antarctica cruise mistakes every woman over 50 must avoid. Let's dive right in with mistake number one. Mistake number one, underestimating the Drake Passage. The first mistake is not taking the Drake Passage seriously. You'll hear two nicknames for it, the Drake Lake, which means it's beautifully calm, and the Drake Shake, which is a true rite of passage with some seriously intense waves. The thing is, you can't predict which one you're going to get. The real mistake is not being prepared for the worst. Before you go, have a chat with your doctor about prescription options, like the scopolamine patch. It's a game changer for many people. It's also wise to pack over-the-counter remedies like Bonine or Dramamine, but just be aware they can make you drowsy. Natural remedies like ginger candies or tea can also be great for settling your stomach. Being ready for seasickness means you won't waste 2 days of your very expensive trip feeling miserable. Mistake number two, choosing the wrong ship size. A huge mistake is assuming all expedition ships are basically the same. Let me tell you, the size of your ship completely changes your trip. Big ships, those with over 200 passengers, often handle the Drake Passage more smoothly and might have extra perks like a gym or multiple dining spots. But here's the catch. Antarctic treaty regulations only allow 100 people on shore at any landing site at one time. If you're on a ship with 500 people, you'll be broken into groups, which means less time on land and a lot more waiting around. Smaller ships with 100 to 200 passengers feel more intimate and can get everyone ashore at once, giving you the most possible time with the penguins and stunning landscapes. It's a huge trade-off between comfort on the ship and adventure off the ship. Mistake number three, a vague doctor's visit. Just getting a quick note from your doctor saying you're fit to travel really isn't enough. You need to have a very specific chat about what an Antarctic expedition actually involved. Are you steady on your feet when walking on icy, uneven ground? How's your balance and core strength for getting in and out of a moving Zodiac boat? That move requires a surprising amount of stability. It's also critical to know that the ship's doctor is there for first aid and minor issues, not major emergencies. A serious medical problem would require a complicated and wildly expensive evacuation. Having that brutally honest conversation about your health beforehand is one of the most important things you can do. Mistake number four, packing pretty, not practical. This is such an easy trap to fall into, but trust me, the wrong clothes will make you miserable. Forget fashion, you have to focus on function. The secret isn't one giant bulky jacket, it's all about smart layering. You need a moisture wicking base layer. Merino wool is fantastic, but please no cotton. Cotton holds on to moisture and will make you feel freezing cold. Next, add an insulating mid layer like fleece or a down vest. And for your outer layer, your jacket and pants must be fully waterproof, not just water resistant. You will get wet on Zodiac cruises from sea spray. Don't forget polarized sunglasses for the intense glare, waterproof gloves, mittens are even warmer, a warm hat, and high SPF sunscreen and lip balm. If these tips are helping you picture yourself on that Zodiac surrounded by icebergs, please subscribe, share, and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps other travelers find this advice and plan their own amazing adventures. Mistake number five, skimping on the shoulders of the season. You can cruise to Antarctica from November to March, but not all months are created equal. Trying to save money by booking in the shoulder months, early November or late March, can be a mistake, especially for your first time. The weather is often colder and far more unpredictable. The heart of the season from late November through February gives you more daylight, and it's when the wildlife is most active. You'll see penguin chicks hatching and learning to swim. February in particular is prime time for whale watching. For the best chance at good weather and seeing Antarctica in all its glory, sticking to peak summer months is a smarter bet. Mistake number six, treating insurance as an afterthought. Okay, this next one is an absolute non negotiable. Your regular health insurance plan from back home will not cover you in Antarctica, period. Your cruise operator will require you to have a comprehensive travel insurance policy. And the most important part is medical evacuation coverage. We're not talking about a small policy either because of how incredibly remote it is. You need a policy with at least 100,000 in emergency medical coverage and a minimum of 250,000 for medical evacuation. An evac can easily cost six figures. Read the fine print to make sure it covers activities like kayaking and whatever you do. Don't just rely on the basic insurance that comes with your credit card. Mistake number 7, not planning for the downtime. You'll have more downtime on the ship than you might think. There are the days crossing the Drake, the evenings after you get back from a landing, or even a full day if bad weather keeps everyone on board. It's a mistake not to plan for this. Life on the ship is very casual and relaxed. So bring a great book, download some movies or podcasts to your tablet, and pack comfy clothes like leggings or sweatpants for lounging. Honestly, these quiet moments are perfect for writing in a journal, editing your photos, or just sitting in the lounge and watching the most incredible scenery on Earth drift by. If you're prepared for it, the downtime becomes a peaceful, reflective part of the journey. So there you have it, 7 mistakes you definitely don't want to make when planning your Antarctica adventure. Think of this as your permission slip to travel smart, travel bold, and come home with memories you'll be bragging about for years. If you found this helpful, drop your questions or your dream cruise goals in the comments. I love connecting with fellow explorers. And hey, don't just wander off. Hit that subscribe button and join me for more savvy, stylish tips to make your next big journey unforgettable. Until next time, love forward, travel far, and stay inspired.